Hello again. This is In Song Hwang, Aitan in Europe. I'm going to play another game, Tygem against 5 Dan. Okay, my opponent played 3-5, which is a bit unusual, but why not? That formation, personally, I don't like it because afterwards this invasion, I don't see a good continuation. Black need to cover, but then why cannot attach and hane or just that is a bit unusual. Okay, so how to handle this? It's been a long time that I had this. Push once and push is better. Okay, let me try, because after push and push, this weakness is more severe, so I can aim that. To cut first. Okay, cut. So this one is a bit unusual, but even if black follows the proper way, it is not really a good situation, so that's why I should play hane and connection. Then corner is safe and this group is cut. As you can see, the shape is ugly, so that's why I don't think that it is a good situation for my opponent. What is the best way to punish it? To extend here first and attach this one must be the right way. Okay. I could have attached it on the other side first, but I think it is enough. So this is the vital point, breaking bamboo. So black shape gets uglier, and white can easily set up the good position. Therefore, it should be good for white. Okay, hane and extension. Okay, let's just make things easy. So black played here in order to make a good formation, but couldn't make it. So that's why. That's already a good, profitable situation for white. That push does look like a overplay. So I need to punish it. But which one first? Okay. What I want to do is to play this one to squeeze, and the cut is working, but I don't want to exchange all before doing it, so that's why I'm checking whether I should cut here first or atari first, but I decide to do this first because to make all these exchanges also removes my liberties, so I better not do it. Black may atari to this direction to take this one stone, but then I will take this 3 and just be happy with that. Or black plays like this one, don't I gonna move I expected, then I did this without having bad exchanges, so it's even better for me. Okay. Just keep pushing like this. Oh, it's maybe I should hane once to make an ugly shape first before extending. Okay, black gonna play this one and I extend. Black may cut, but then I need to just come back because I also need to make a good shape. But maybe before I make this, maybe I should exchange several moves, or I don't need it. To play these exchanges are really painful. Okay, but okay, let's just do it without. Extension must be the strongest move my opponent chose. I should extend once. My opponent need to answer right. This one must be not the right response. Oh, but still, okay, it is working. Okay, then I cannot cover. But how to escape? What is the best way to escape? I think still I need to jump, because jumping here is a good idea, because this jump is aiming to play this one. If I get strengthened this part and play this one, then I can aim to threat that 5 stones too. So it is not like 100% sente, but like 70% sente. For instance, if my opponent plays this diagonal move, I was about to talk about that, then I can play here, which is sente. Now this move is working, so my opponent need to play an extra move, then I can escape. If my opponent got greedy and play this one, then I can attack it once and then play this one. Okay, so that's why I can escape. Just jumping must be the proper way. But before doing this, now there's no reason not to exchange all these exchanges, because nothing is working for my opponent. So I should exchange all of them. I'm jumping. So with these exchanges, this blog is sente. So that's why I did it. That doesn't look like a good exchange, because this exchange also helps for me to do something over there. Double hane is the most tempting option, which does look working. I need to push once and need to do it. So do I really need to do it? I don't need to. I can just simply jump, or jumping here. What's the better way? Just jumping is even better, because I can enter. So I would just jump to look for this. Look for doing that. That exchange. Okay, connecting to this one must be a bit better, because then I can remove one more liberty, and even 2. If my opponent exchanges all this, then it also removes that 5 stones liberties too. So black should have pushed. Black should have pushed once and then play here. Then black doesn't need to exchange, but if black really wants to kill my group, then need to exchange everything to remove all the liberties of that 5. So it's more difficult for black to attack this white group. So black switched the target, but it's a bit, shabby. White can easily escape, but before this blog is sent there, so I want to exchange. What is the smarter way to exchange? Because I want to jump. If I can. I cannot for now, but if I can, I better do it. So let me attach here first, because in case my opponent plays hane, I can put it back, and that pulling back move makes me possible to jump. That should be more powerful. It may give a bad effect on that 2 stones, but even if black plays an extra move, I can still escape, so later, so don't need to worry about it much for now. So as usual, like big happenings started from the first corner. It came because my opponent does not follow the proper way. What is the maybe P once before doing it. I want to pip here first in order to make black's shape uglier. Okay, let's do it. Okay, black connects, white put it back. So black still need to save the weakness. If black connects it, black wouldn't. Black should find a better one, something like this, because this connection gives the chance for white to jump. That makes a better position. Black extend here because black believes that white's this direct cut isn't working, which is true. I cannot cut because of the counter cut, but jump is center. So, and I could cut at some point. So that is a damaged move. The jump isn't, it doesn't give 100% guarantee that the cut is, it's working, but I think it is. Okay, so I should jump. Black gonna block. And I should make this kind of move. But I think it's not necessary to have these exchanges before going here because it's once blocked. Black doesn't have clean connection. So I should go out first. I didn't expect that. Then I can connect. Then my opponent cannot cut because there are too many weaknesses. And that connection is sent there. My opponent didn't. Now then the game can be finished quite early. Okay, let's do it. The cut is working. Which one should I do first? Just cut. Okay, it will come in a similar way anyway. Because my opponent need to give up on some part. So like this, but that is big. Jump must be the most efficient way. Okay, let's just do it. So, black need an extra move to save. I may still cut to bother this part, but not now. I have enjoyable, group to bother. So this game, unfortunate that my opponent started making mistake from the early stage. This is quite, used to it since the Tygem 5-dan level players, they are weak at the opening part. Okay, to make an interesting happening. Okay, I may just chase one by one. The cut is the thing that I should aim. It's not working, but it will work. Since that group is dead, I don't need to worry much about this wise group anymore. But black need to worry about black's group. So let me just attach. The group is floating. There's no direct way to make something on the lower side. It's tempting to do something around here since the upper side is pretty thin. that's the right timing to do. This is the standard way. But after black attached on the top, there's no big good continuation. Otherwise, this one, to let black attach and hane and cut, that's okay. Okay, let's just do it. So there is weakness. So black still need an extra move like that. Then I plan to just capture because I can still jump. I was thinking that maybe there is something else I could do. Or just leave it because this middle area is a bit thin. I don't want to get caught. So maybe it wasn't really a big profit because that middle big group is much weaker. I could have aimed that group even more, but okay. So to block here is pretty small, but I don't want to get caught and get squeezed a bit, because after getting squeezed there should be something nasty, so I want to clear up. My opponent wants to cut and extend to do something that makes sense, but how to say, I could jump to make a bit things a bit complicated. Okay, I should probably just leave it and then chase the middle group first. That move looks working. I didn't think that it was working, but it is. So I couldn't get any profit over there. It's a pity. I should keep aiming the middle group to play this one and knight move. Okay. For the lower side, I want to go first. Doesn't mean much to cut. So that's a bad exchange. Black shouldn't look for cut. Yeah, black doesn't need to, so black didn't. That is also questionable because black need to strengthen the middle. Black didn't. Black wouldn't have time. Even this one is center for me, so to save the group over there must be not easy. Okay, so what if I just go out and sidestep? Look at your group. Then my opponent need to play an extra move to take care of it. My opponent doesn't. Then okay, I may just maybe connect. Okay, so I play here in order to take this or jump. Okay. Because that whole group doesn't have two eyes yet. Even if black cut, there should be no big deal in the corner. So let me just let him. That's a bad exchange because it gives a bad impact on this. No, okay. So game will be over soon. So, this game, I think opening was the most important part. After having like one, mistake in the opening stage, early mistake, then it's not easy to recover the game. Maybe go down and Hane. Okay, let's do it. Okay, Hane. Then Blangy don't answer, but I don't need to connect, but let's just connect to let my opponent give up. Because my opponent will. Oh, my opponent doesn't. So then I should show that it is really over. Block is okay too, since the capture doesn't mean much. My opponent gonna cut here because that is the only hope to win. I know what you're looking for, but it's not gonna work. So Hane and cut. Okay. Let me maybe do this one first or Hane first. Both are working, so then Hane is better. Let's say overplay. So now with this cut, the game will be over. It doesn't mean much to increase the number of liberties there. So let me just jump. I don't like to continue like this, but no chance to avoid it. How to finish it in a dramatic way. Just push. Okay. Because Blangy don't answer and I can attach. Even though Black exchanged this, still this attach is working. So that doesn't change. Okay, let me just attack. And still attach is working. So think it is the time. Good. Okay, so the game is over. Okay, so the opening part, we should go direct. So here, this formation, in fact, I was a big fan of this when I was young. 3-5 is pretty, seldomly played, so not many people know how to handle. So I like this, and this one helps more for this upper side. But if white enters the corner like that, there's no good continuation. Cover is the one that I expected. Then white can attach and hane. Then black need to play here. Just keep pushing. It's good enough because this pip, it is similar to the pip that we learned from AlphaGo. This one, this pip, the same line, everything. So this one can make black's this thickness very, not very effective. Therefore, it is not played. So black need to play hane, then white plays these exchanges. The black normally, instead of this one, connects it. White extend. Oh no. Attach ones and pip and here. So this is the proper form. But it is good for white because white has solid territory. It's completely safe. And still this pip is annoying. So there's nothing good. Here white goes out, still okay. Or anything like this here, or white can play this one and block and cut. I think most of the cases white can just keep the corner and fight, so I don't like it. And attach is not the one, and I pushed here because if I push here first, then my opponent extend. After push, black wouldn't block, but instead black would extend. Then to cut here is less powerful since this 3 becomes 3. And it's not 2 like actual game. So that's why I push here first and push. Then my opponent cannot save because I can go here, so can only jump. Then this cut is so severe. And hane connection. I could have attached this kind of stuff first. But just extend any and attach on this side or the other side. Both are okay, but there is an extra stone, so I want to make this group stronger because it was strong anyway, and touch here to bother this hane. Then I plan to cut, so black avoid it, and then the cut I asked first. If I exchange everything first, then I also have fewer number of liberties, so my opponent may try some sort of squeeze, which I don't like it. Therefore, for my own safety, I didn't exchange, and therefore black better play this one. Then I plan to attack it, then black should just leave it. But then, it's a great success because it's supposed to be black's corner, but it turns to white. To cover on the second lines must be bad. Hane wants to make opponent Chevalier, and jumping. In case black plays this one, then why is this move is working? Here and go down. So block and jump. Black has limited liberties. White jumps, so white can win. So black need to block, then white can win like that. So my opponent avoid it. And there's no reason not to exchange, so I exchanged everything. And instead of this one, I said that black better exchange this one. Then black doesn't need to exchange, so black has 1 liberty. But since black played this one, later I can block to make this as like making living shape. So my opponent need to exchange and there's no liberty. That 1 liberty can change many things. And it's too much. My opponent cannot go. If my opponent goes like this, then I plan to cut. Then that's a huge problem. Black still need an answer, then I can even play here to look for killing. What's the best way to kill? It's a bit, if it is like this, it's easy to kill, but because of this condition, just cut. Just cut is working. Sometimes the simplest way is the best way, like this one. Therefore, black need to play this Satari, then just go down. black still need to block and 하네. Then black cannot block. So it is that. Okay. Anyway, therefore white is busy, black is busy, and here maybe I shouldn't do this because yeah, in case I capture, that was my first plan. Then this cut can be very annoying. That black can connect, and you know, I didn't like it, so applied an extra move, and my opponent say go harsh because my opponent thought that the game is nearly over, so game ended. Okay, the opening, in the opening part, 3-5. I don't recommend it because after this invasion, it's not easy to handle. Okay, I hope you enjoyed, and on the lot. See you next time. Bye bye.